cause they want this. Everything gay, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with a hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks that of Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking on yellow, I pop me a Cosby. Shit I hide, bust the line. Too deep, I be with Doggy. You spin a hall like it's a hobby. Dog got the Gocky, beat him like Rocky. Free Albie, that nigga Ollie. Like when your bros act, them niggas kids. You smoke gm5, she got a cake. Oh, they think they lit, cause they want this. Everything cake, we don't do no clicks. I'm like with the hoes that shit getting lit. You ain't hip shit, she getting bad. Only thug getting ducks and it's never a Douglas. Catch one, he gon' go with his fans. Fresh out of jail, and I say I got fans. Fresh out of barrel, and I still keep it tick. I'm smoking this shit. I was like it older than that. Crazy. Money on time, yeah, I chase it.
Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Miami Heat have everything to fight for. Their path is simple, down 3 games to 1. In a must-win situation, they must bring tenacity, the heart, and the absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Bulls. The Eastern Conference Finals continue. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series 3-1. The start in the finals will be here. Hi everyone, welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline.
So she's checking out, so I see her, I beat her like I'm losing the cave. He comes to border like crazy, bust up a little food like crazy. He kind of takes me later, crazy. So they take the name, everybody got out paid. He ain't dogs like a different face. But I love him, you see his face. Most of the Italian, I'm a face it. But it's been he was like, oh, that's the name, crazy. That's my bitch gonna drop it, but my shot. Moment. Didn't think anything was bad with this. I think it was great to see Roman back on TV. Crowd was great.
The Chicago off the tip. Korver against Wade inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Have you had a recent car accident?
Covered by Rose.
Damn, you may be entitled to what insurance companies are leading you to believe. Now, why don't they give those flagrants on this game?
What is your original
Heat
post?
shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
I was getting my mistakes.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
So Boosie met up with Boosie met up with Yo Gotti and after a long time and thanked him for taking care of his mom when he was in jail. Right? Which, by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know right now it's like everybody's hating Yo Gotti, but Boosie has his own reason why he's thankful for Gotti, and you know, I think we gotta be able to differentiate rather than celebrating somebody like they're a great person or if somebody did something good. It's like you can't blame Kodak for rocking the trunk like a party. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What do you think he's supposed to say about Trump?
Stop blaming me, bro.
That would be idiotic. So Boosie says that Gotti, used to send some bread to his mom when he was in jail, and he's saying thank you for that. He said,
get the fuck out of here.
I've seen you come up, Yo Gotti.
Nigga did not face me.
This thing go way back the early 2000s, and he looked out for moms when I was gone, right? This is really
Nice move.
Chance.
Lays it in.
I see you come up. I'm another guy.
Here's Chicago.
How you give it up?
Scanning the floor. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. It's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Then that subsequently turns into Rollo. Rollo is just he's a super pro dog type of person. He says Boosie should have left dog families free from the trial before he did this lame ass shit. I don't feel it nobody says. And after that, he reacted with a video to the whole thing. And where's the video that he reacted? Right here.
Boosie, no, you should have let that man family grieve before he did all this old dapping and looking at. Everybody just seen that motherfucking trial and seen that this man resurfaced footage of him getting shot. But he want to go over there, do all this. Hey, I see, man, fuck all that. Boosie, no, you should have let that man family grieve.
Okay, there we go. And then after that, Rollo actually walked it back. And he said, yo, you know what, man? I'm not saying shit else about Boosie. He says, I'm going to leave all that negativity alone. I'm not saying shit else about them people. I'm done trolling. Now, I don't know if he was trolling in the beginning, but he says...
You know what, I ain't even gonna lie, I failed the test. I told my family, I told my staff, I told my team members of my Muslim community that I wasn't gonna say shit else about the nigga Boosie. I just seen the shit him with him and the old boy, and this shit just like struck a nerve. But that's my word. From now on, I ain't gonna say shit about the nigga. Zero. I'm gonna stay off all the bullshit. I'm gonna start trolling. I think I got my get back. You know, I just was mad that he did all that shit to me while I was in prison, and, you know, I got out, you know. We couldn't talk and we couldn't meet up and shit, so I was just like, fuck it. Nigga ain't my friend no way, so I might as well just keep going on and on. But in my word, I'm gonna delete this shit out my story, and I'm gonna just leave the shit alone. That's my word. You know, it's
Okay. And then Boosie said this nigga's obsessed. Hey, I think, I like Rollo, and I like Rollo's loyalty more than anything. I think in this game,
So, the boy Drizzy Drake. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So, Drake went on a little unfollowing spree as of recently. And, he unfollowed LeBron, he unfollowed Playboy Cardi, he unfollowed Kendrick Lamar. You feel me? Honestly, I don't know why Drake never unfollowed them from the get-go. He unfollowed DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is one very fake guy. I'm not gonna lie, like, you have to think of it from the point of view, if your position was switched with Drake, you mess with all these guys so heavy, and you feel me, one guy calls you a pedo, like, those are some serious allegations, man. Like, that you like little kids, especially in, like, the position Drake's in, and they're rocking with this guy heavy and, like, supporting him. What? Like, bro, come on. Like what X said at one point, with friends like these, you never need enemies. Like, DeMar DeRozan in the video, LeBron at the concert, bopping his head, feel me? Playboy Cardi not playing songs for Drake, which is so insane. Playboy Cardi doesn't play a song for Drake. Like, the reason why it's so insane, the type of music that Playboy Cardi makes and all that stuff, with those little, like, noises and stuff, 5 to 10 years from now, the Playboy Cardis, the Ken Carsons, all that stuff, gone, washed up. Probably drug addicts, you feel me? You might catch them on the side of the road looking like drug addicts. They don't know what to do with themselves. Cardi has no personality. You never hear from Cardi, so he probably could do merch and stuff. 5 to 10 years, Cardi's probably going to be like, you feel me? The way I see it is, if I don't think Lil Wayne fell all the way off, but if someone like Lil Wayne could, like, be at a lower level at rapping, anyone could fall off. That's the way I see it. And no one in this day and age really ever reached Wayne's level, for real. So, yes, they could all fall off. Like, Wayne could go on tour and have a bigger tour than damn near every single rapper now. But someone like Drake, the type of music Drake makes and all that stuff, Drake's cool. Drake doesn't even need rap. So, feel me? But hey, man, I hope Drake unfollows more people. There's definitely more people who deserve to unfollow. It's your boy Big X Muso. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
You're paying $2,000 on subscriptions you didn't even know about.
I know it sounds crazy, but yes, until Rocket Money found a canceling for me. Let's rest. So me and my wife, we found out we were actually paying for a meal delivery kit for like 2 years. Didn't even know.
Wouldn't you see like the food at your front door?
You'd think that, but we actually moved, which is why we weren't seeing it.
Somebody else was eating good.
I mean, it should have been me, but luckily my friend put me on Rocket Money, so that's how we found out. But on top of that, we found like 8 other subscriptions that we didn't even know we were paying for.
Jeez, dude, 8? Well, you said Rocket Money will cancel them for you?
Yeah, we were able to cancel them right from the app, which ended up saving us like several $100s a year. Okay. And on top of that, we were actually able to get a refund for like a couple of them. So pretty cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's great, but why don't you just keep track of your spending?
It's funny you say that because Rocket Money does that too. It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it even helped us create a budget based on our past spending.
I mean, with the way you guys spend.
Okay. All right.
So let me get this straight. It cancels subscriptions and creates custom budgets.
But I haven't told you my favorite part.
What is it?
It lowers bills.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
How?
All we had to do was send in a picture of our cable bill, cut it by like 20%.
You took a photo. 20%.
20%.
Like that.
Just like that.
Dude, it kind of got me thinking, like, I wonder if I'm paying for any subscriptions that I don't even use.
I mean, there is one way to find out.
How?
Rocket Money.
Have I been listening?
The fuck up. Rocket bullshit.
What's good, y'all? And welcome back to I Do It Myself. So I know I said we wasn't coming back till Monday, but got to give y'all some overtime. We talking about DJ academics. All right, so look, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun because We're going to take a track back in the time. We're going to go through some clips. And I will prove to y'all who the fan really is, and it's academics. Academics is a fan of Kendrick Lamar, and we recruited today on Outdoor Myself. So first and foremost, the reason why I want to talk about this is because, Act did his stream with Top 5 and Aiden Ross, and we spoke on Aiden Ross, but you got to talk about my brother Academics. Now look, Academics has been a colleague to me, friend, brother. I got a really good relationship with Act. We don't talk all the time, but all that goes out the end of the day. Now it ain't no beef. You know what I mean? It's all about the conversation and the content, but you got to point out a couple of inconsistencies. You feel me? You got to point out a couple of inconsistencies, and let's just go to the initial meet of Aiden Ross in Top 5. Let's check it.
You met a Somali that be the first to be married? No, never in my life, honestly. First time, what's up, bro? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name's Hassan Ali. Yeah, brother. Yeah, now look.
Off on the layup.
Aiden Ross
You know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Young kid, I mean, you know what I mean? He's doing his thing. He making money. Remember when everybody was talking about how he was making more money than LeBron? Like, he was trying to paint that narrative because he's making a lot of money streaming. But they had those type of conversations. Like Nat said, let's put it all in perspective, right? So, Aiden Ross, you know, in the last episode, I talked about how he was talking all tough and he was going to slap people and how he could go to LA and nobody not going to do nothing to him and this, that, and third. Aiden Ross, you seen Playboy Cardi commercial for $2 million. That's what they said. We seen you get into it. Well, you ain't getting into it with 20th Savage, but getting into it with 20th Savage ain't so. But you know what I mean? You kind of set a precedent for people to play with you on the internet and nothing happens. So for you to think that you could talk crazy about LA and say, ain't nobody can do nothing to get into that, just chill, bro. Just chill. You're not like that. Don't put your security in the line of fire. Don't make them have to do extra work. Don't make them put in overtime. Because at the end of the day, bro, security is not going to do nothing. They're not going to die. And I'm not saying that it's to that level or nothing like that. But don't think that security is more loyal to you than they really are because you pay them money. People want to go home too, right? So now I gotta point out how a lot of times you see the good brother Academic talk about, oh man, he's in jail and maybe it's the dumbest shit, this, that, and third. But look how he greets and talks about Top 5 when it comes to MVP. Let's check.
Top 5, the only nigga that I seen from, yo, I was always worried about Top 5. He called me from jail, looking comfortable, he looking healthy. He said, he told me, you know, he was going to be on.
I think you see where we're going here, right? You see where we're going here. So, you know, he asked, you know, the questions of, oh man, all this Kendrick Lamar shit. Before we go there, I just want to point out, this battle took place months ago. We're now in the month of September. It is almost October. We got 2 more months left in the year. 3 technically. 2 months left in the year. You feel me? Why are we still harboring him? Why are we still looking for second rounds? Why are we still trying to get a one-up on the competition when the competition already showed that it was no competition? Now, I think everybody's been vocal, and this is another thing. For somebody like an artist like a Drake, who is shit, put him up there with all the greats, right? For him to have so many people speak to him, and so many people take all these other people's words literally, it's kind of crazy. You feel me? Because this man isn't saying anything. He put out, you know, 200 gigs, the plot twist, multiple songs, multiple features. But he himself has not spoken on what's transpired after the whole battle, right? So
now Boozer. Now here's Corver, covered by Miller. Watson for 3, buries it from 3-point range.
And really, Watson is a very capable outside shooter. You've got to D him up from out there.
Here's Hastings. Out to Miller.
What are you doing? Everyone knows that stupid game isn't real. It's called Last War. It's going viral.
Rebound by the Bulls.
Fake game in the ass. Watch. Okay, here we go. Fast forward. All right. I'm multiplying, which is great because I need to kill all these little red men. The more I need to do it. Shooting the tires out. Killing more. Scoring points. Yo! Now there's a lot more of me, which is better than now I'm going to multiply into a whole gang of blue guys to take out the red guys, particularly this big red guy, and he took me out with one. Download last the new viral moment.
And we'll be back shortly for the
Academic
start of the
act,
second
you know what I
quarter.
mean? These brothers, what would happen if Kendrick tried to pull up to Toronto? And this is what they had to say. Let's check this out.
All of this Kendrick Lamar, all this bullshit, we needed to hear from the real GDs. We needed to hear from the GDs what's going on.
Welcome back.
We're gonna stop Kendrick if we did. Oh, you know I never tried to White House. You know I never tried to first game. You know I never tried to first game. Yeah. I prepared the little things for Kendrick. I prepared the little things, everything for my boy Kendrick. I want to greet him. I want to greet him. Kendrick come to the set. Kendrick say about the book of show. He say about the show.
Now we're getting to the part where y'all stirring up shit, y'all stirring up bullshit. Because let's be for real, you mean to tell me that because of a rap battle, where prior to there was no in-person disrespect, it was all rap. You went from a place where everybody being excited and everybody telling Kendrick to drop, and he won't drop, and this, that, and the third, to him dropping too much, because every time, you know, a record would come out, the Drake record, Kendrick was right on top of the next record with his record, right? And it's not like us to come to hit the record of the year, was #1 on the Billboard chart. You had the fight allegations and this, that, and the third. You get all of these conversations about how Kendrick ain't got no real fans, how all of his fans was crammed up at the crack out. Now look, this is why we're gonna go back in time, y'all. We're gonna go back in time. And yeah, there's a but here's academics professing his love for Kendrick Lamar. Let's check.
Here's Hastings.
Surprise. I mentioned before that Kendrick was at a fork in the road. A lot of people thought that was me saying that Kendrick wasn't good or something like that. I just didn't want to play that cold-like nonsense shit. I was done. I was over. I listen to rappers to give me my political or social stance. I'm sorry, that's who's on it. Okay. However, Kendrick really going back to I love this particular project. Outside of about 3 songs, which I probably can't even remember, the entire album was amazing. I love the album, the direction, and also I believe yeah. So we're gonna go through a few of these. Because remember what Act said? It seems like his top 5 also includes Kendrick, right? So this is another clip where academics talking about Kendrick Lamar's damn house. Let's go to the video.
I think maybe over time Dan will realize, I think that's the one.
That one was really so well with me. I've never played it. I mean, I guess big capacity, but I haven't played a Kendrick Lamar project in a while as much as I played them. I've played multiple joints, whether it's just DNA, Humble, Bug, Loyalty, so there's a lot of records on this one that is living with me, and I remember Super Butterfly. I listened to it the first weekend, and I listened to it 3 weeks. And again, I understood the mastery of not only his lyrics, but the concepts he was trying to touch. But I was like, this is just not enjoyable for me. The mind state I am in when I'm trying to listen to music, I always, as you can see, academics will always show love and appreciation for Kendrick Lamar. It's only when when his favorite artist has a problem with his other favorite artist that he chooses to act irate in the way that he does. Now this is my guy. You know this is what we've been doing that everyday struggle. That's why this is fun for me, right? But look, the thing I do not like is this. Let's not try to hype none of these niggas up to make it into no street shit because it is. Let's just keep it 1,000. All of these games was getting money, including top 5. He came home, a bunch of people throwing him bags of money, watches, chains, all types of shit. You know what I mean? He's living out a dream. So let's not try to turn this into some murder, gangster shit, because that's not what it is at all. Let's just have fun. You know what I mean? But when you start saying certain things, it makes people think, you know what I'm saying? It makes people think that you're being like the same people you complain about. And you my bro, so you know I'm going to hold you accountable. That goes to the part where you ask top 5 about
That's
Metro
exactly
Green.
where LeBron wants to go.
Hey, yo,
Once he gets the ball in the paint.
Yo, Mitchell said that it's not that deep. He said it's not that serious. He said it.
Let me tell you exactly, right? So at the point where, you feel me, this is some music shit. Let's keep in mind. You might hype up a nigga like it ain't even to this. That 5 is
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
trying to get him no pay. The man just spent 3 years behind bars. Okay?
Shit.
Maybe he is. I doubt that he is, but maybe he is. Regardless. Whatever. I hope he is. But imagine the other cash out niggas around it that think if they catch a TD intern or something. Like, don't forget, back in the days, there was a point in time where G-Unit was crashing on everybody. And at the height of the situation between 50 and Jimmy Henchman, Tony Yayo and his man ended up running down on Jimmy Henchman's son.
Oh, get the fuck out
And
of here.
his man put his hands on Tony Yayo's son. I mean, not Tony Yayo's son, excuse me. Tony Yayo's man, Willie Mack, put his hand on Jimmy Henchman's son. Now, when he did that, this opened up a world of hurt. You feel me? Because right after that, and this is all documented, this is not nothing I'm trying to stir nothing up. Yayo's been very, very, very open about this. His mom's house got shot up while his niece was in there. He says it on the crowd Southside rap. You feel me? It led to Jimmy Henchman trying to blow up 50 of them bulletproof vests. You can go on, I think it's Crown Court TV, that's one of my favorite pages, but look up Jimmy Henchman's indictment. A bunch of people told on him, you feel me, and they talk about everything that transpired. But this is the type of situation that happened. Now look, the media always hype some shit up. The media get shit going and get niggas to fighting and all that bullshit. And guess what? The media gonna be home chilling when y'all wilding and wilding on each other or each other homies. And guess what? Greg No Kendrick is gonna get no fist fight with. With their little homie right here and their little homie right here, they. So, with that being said, and them asking about Metro and this, that, and the third. Let's go to the state where Metro and Future is performing in Toronto.
Yo, it's here. It's finally here. I've been waiting so long. Let's open it up and see what we got. Wolverine, Deadpool, World War III. We're going to have this on Whatnot all month long. Let me show you how you can put this on. You download Whatnot. Look at all the live shows happening. Let's take a look at one of my favorites. And notice, their options last under 60 seconds long. If options aren't your jam, you can hit that store button and go to the buy it now section. And a lot of stores have their items listed at buy it now price. Make sure to download Whatnot. I'll see you on the app.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Sorry, kid, I don't get paid till Friday.
Just use Bridget and get up to $250 instantly. No credit check, interest, or late fees.
You wish strawberry or regular?
Download the Bridget app and get $50 to $250 instantly.
Tang against James, and the wide open shot from Rose. Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
So let's heard the Future perform the We Don't Trust You tour at a stop in Toronto. Now, regardless to the problems that Drake and Metro Boomin may have or the differences, they made a lot of classics together. What a time to be alive is a classic album. Everybody from Toronto, people in the States, not just from down south, we appreciate that album. To me, it is a classic. It defined the sound. I felt like everybody started using them type of beats, so they wanted that type of sound. And Jumpman came out, you know what I mean, in the, what was that, 2015? Feel me? Right?
And if you really want to make
you get that still in the blog era around that time.
How you do
Feel me?
it. Turnovers
But
on
this is all
back-to-back
music.
trips
It's all music. So I also wanted to point this out.
Time again, Chicago.
Loving the
So
energy right now.
there was a point in time where was going back and forth with it. And it ain't really go back and forth. So the dude Brandon Buckingham, you know what I mean? I spoke on Brandon Buckingham I had a conversation basically saying about, him antagonizing the situation, what he do, why he do destruction. But yes, that video that he did with him, it amplified the tensions of the streets of Philadelphia, and those streets took somebody's life. Whether we agree that the kid was asking for it or not, somebody still lost their life. Why he did some negative things, his father still lost his son. You know how the story is, right? So here's this point where academics points out some things regarding Brandon Buckingham. And let's watch that.
Called by Eric Spoelstra.
Brandon Buckingham, let me address you real clear.
Out with his team.
I'm going to tell you why you're voyeuristic about all this. Because everything you showcased, you didn't just showcase, you didn't go into Philly with a camera, no jump cuts, and just walk around. You made it the most entertaining that we could possibly see that would jump off the page. Those moments of, my aunt right there, right? That's what you would say. Now, I got a question for you, my brother. I hope you do see this video, you feel me? But I do have a question. The Brandon Buckingham about, you being voyeuristic and you got some clothing. You don't think that stream was cooning? Bro, you don't think that stream was cooning? You don't think that was cooning at its highest level? You got some niggas that's in another country talking about what they gonna do to somebody in LA and they can't even get into the States. You got these dudes talking about how they gonna put their hands on on Kendrick Lamar and all. You don't think that's cooning, bro? That's high level cooning. Feel me? Dr. Umar would give you 20 lashes for something like this. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Umar would give you some lashes for this, bro. But let's get back to the subject at hand. My brother Academic being a thing. You heard? Who right wing was this? My brother Act being a thing. Being a thing of Kendrick Lamar. Here's a clip of us, me and him, having a discussion on everyday struggle, and at the time, I'm saying, and I still stand on that.
Well, he's certainly been on target.
His shit is amazing. Yeah, like, I guess there ain't counts. Even though I like it as a classic album,
the deadline to register to vote online in North Carolina is Friday, October 11th. Click here to register now. Registering to vote is quick, easy, and incredibly important, so make sure your voice is heard. Register to vote online by Friday, October 11th, so that you can cast a ballot in the 2024 election.
They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question.
I paid almost $2,000 in subscriptions I didn't until a lot of money found let's address. So me and my wife, we found out we were... Jack Doherty is an exceptionally horrible human being. I mean, I know this. You know this. We know this. It's just a fact. He's one of the most pathetic specimens to ever grace this earth. That's just something that can't be disputed. It's just the absolute fact. However, even though we can all acknowledge that we know Jack is a very famous being, I feel like a lot of us wasn't prepared to find out what Jack did. I see what Jack did today is so terrible, it's so bad, that it goes beyond the point of comprehension. Right? Like to conceptually understand how Satan is able to spawn in such a compact body is something that I personally can no longer understand.
Can't believe that.
This kid is just an evil human being. Now, Jack, for the most part, prior to today, we could all agree, he was.
You want to start that shit on? That's
right,
18, 20.
right?
I thought I called
Like, you will say Jack Doherty is like a terrible human being, but you wouldn't say he's safe, right? You wouldn't say, he's the field art student. You wouldn't say he's soft. You would say, okay, he's just a tailback kid, one of those spoiled, rich suburban kid, bro, who feels like the world owes him everything. He's terrible. But after today, I feel like we got to start putting Jack in the box of the field, our students. We gotta start putting like Jack in the Boxer. I don't know, bro.
Welcome back to NBA playoff action. Here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Rose passes to Deng.
And Deng brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one misses. Noah kicks to Deng. And the shot goes down.
That was a very close look.
Here's Hastings. He's covered by Rose. They double him with Boozer. The shot by Wade, wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Korver with it. Wade picks him up. Takes it from 10. Boozer tips it back in.
And that's a pure hustle play. Getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Boozer dishes to Noah. Pass to Boozer. Outside Deng. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Boozer can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
James, no good. Outside Rose. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Boozer. Back to Rose. Miami grabs the miss. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the call will be against Drew Ilgauskas. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Noah. Outside Dang. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dang's got 5 now.
A deceptively good passer at the center position. Noah takes great pride in making his teammates better.
Pass to Haslem. Here's Hastings. Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now Rose. Dang, bounce pass. Here's Boozer. And he banks in the layup. Boozer's got his second bucket.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Hastings. He's covered by Rose. 18 feet out. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th best, Derrick Rose.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And the Bulls making a change here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. Brewer up top. Over to the left wing. Let's go. Watson's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so Miami again turning it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Heat with some changes. Joel Anthony's checked in for Ilgauskas. And Miller's subbed in for Hastings. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.